Hello, and thanks for clicking on the link. Continuing on with our Intuit Practice Management videos. This one focuses on engagements. One of the big components of our practice management web-based tool for your firm, where you can track engagements, assign them out to your staff. They can go ahead and access them and set the status once they're done, and you'll see that, etc. And you can even link the engagements to time activity on the dashboard, which I'll show you on the timesheet for the staff. But right now I'm a partner or an office administrator, so I have all 6 tabs in practice management, and I'm going to add a new engagement right now. Now engagements will come in from Lacert by default. I'll show you what one of those looks like, but I'm just going to add just a moving along engagement that I have to do every day. So John Leach, and he's actually going to have payroll bi-weekly run, and this is payroll, and you're going to choose the date by the 21st, or let's pretend it's a direct deposit with Intuit, right? It's got to be done by the 19th. Click next. Now here is where I can choose that it has not yet been started or received or in process. We'll say it's been not started yet, and it is going to be normal or urgent or low, but you can set those different priority levels in your list lookups, of course, as well under admin general settings. It's going to take about 2 hours, and you're just going to leave the end date there. I'm going to assign it to Ray Isaac. So he's going to actually, or she's going to actually take care of that payroll. You know, and just say the direct deposit must be in by 5 PST Wednesday. I'm going to go ahead and click Save. And I can see that under payroll I got a couple that are not started, and I can click on that and view all. And I can see exactly the client, the payroll, the engagement name, the status, etc. And I could also edit the settings of the report to add the name of the who's assigned to, the staff. Assign full name or initials, last name, but we could do initials and last name or initials only. It's really up to you, but you can add that field because this is really just a report, the engagement there. And I think I'll leave it there. Click next, and then go ahead and save the report. And so now I can see who they're assigned to, and you can move those columns around. So it's pretty easy to edit the reports themselves, and there's plenty of engagement reporting. Now let's go into the client list for a second. So that's how easy it is to set up an engagement for your staff. I have current engagements here for Olivia, and you can go ahead and access the engagement this way just by clicking on it. Notice the engagements that come in from Lacert and the status will come in from there too. Notice on the other engagement I was able to choose the status. On Lacert engagements, they're determined by the status in Lacert, which makes sense. So when this changes to complete or review or audit or whatever, it'll change. Also, there's this yellow area for Lacert engagements when they come in from Lacert into practice management, because of course IPM integrates with Lacert and QuickBooks. So I have engagement type, etc. If there's any missing data, or if it's a client that does e-file, what's the status, it passed validation, what's the tax year, etc. So then of course you can go ahead into this engagement and sign it to somebody right from there. So that's what the Lacert engagements will look like, and then just your engagements you're setting up all the time. So again, it's very simple just to click in, view all, and here are all the tax engagements, another way to access them. Okay, so I have not yet assigned 5, for example. I'll go ahead and click on that and start assigning them once I'm done with this video. Now, here's the full engagement dashboard. I can view engagements by my staff as well. And if we go to reports and system reports and engagement management, quite a bit of engagement reports by client list, budget status, etc., and more reports you can actually build from your custom report writer within practice management. Now when my staff logs in, they see 3 tabs, but they can see the engagements they need to work on. So Ray, for example, can go in and install QB Pro, and which will bring her to the engagement where she received it and say it's in process, and that will update on my engagement window back in practice management. So I'll notice that one more moved over to in process. So that's how everybody in the firm can keep track of engagements, whether they're tax engagements or QuickBooks or payroll, etc., all under one roof of Intuit Practice Management. Hope that was helpful. Have a great day.